Greetings and salutations, this is Sho'Nuff to bring to you guys yet another episode of The Joy of Designing. Today, I want to talk to you about Zealot from WildC.A.T.S. So I want to kind of jump on in with this particular style that I've created. Zealot is not really one of the common characters that you see in this game. I have seen maybe a few Zealots, some that look spectacular, and others is just kind of left to be desired. But there's different renditions of Zealot, and especially when it comes to her outfits, it's just so many that she has undergone so many design styles, or rather so many designs, and in this case for me, I chose what would depict the best and would be a bit creative. And for me personally, I like the short hair version of Zealot, so I want to jump in on that. Okay, now some people will actually go for the ponytail, but personally stylistically I like the pixie hairstyle. But we're going to jump on in with the styles in just a moment, the items that was used just a moment. I want to go for the colors real quick. So for the primary color, I choose red, of course. That's 5F, I think it's 5F, yes, 0800. I need my glasses. 5F0800, okay? And then for the secondary color, I chose 545454, which is kind of like a gray metallic color. That's just something I wanted to use instead of black. Okay, and then for the trim, which will be it's just white. That's all. It's just all F's. Now I chose a tannish color for my for Sarai, or let alone my character here, which is D69946. And then for the eyes, you can basically make them however you want. You can either make it red, you can make it blue if you want to kind of make it stand out a bit, or if you want to use emissive eyes, just go all white. Doesn't really matter here. The point of it is that you want, it's just eyes, okay? But I'm just gonna make it blue. And then for hair, I chose all F's, and I may be wrong with the eyes. So if her eyes is absolutely anything but blue, just kind of let me know, because I just don't remember her background story, you know what I'm saying? But in any event, we're going to get to that in just a few moments. And then for the makeup, I chose red, and that goes with the skin that we have here, which I will tell you in just a moment. This is very important. It is 8C0000, so it's all four, so it's 8C0000. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and click save once you're finished with your color palette there, and then you're going to go over to the hairstyles, and then I chose pixie. All right, again, I chose pixie. Now if you want to use the ponytail, as you can see here, it looks absolutely magnificent. I really like it, but I want to choose pixie. All right, for the head, now this is just a personal thing with me. You have to use head, you have to use any head style, but I chose gem circlet. Just kind of let everybody know, hey, this is kind of my own, it's kind of look, my signature is me, you know what I'm saying? So there you go. It's kind of like a timestamp, you know what I mean? When you want to create a picture, you put up a timestamp. Well, there you go. It really kind of flows pretty decently. So nothing too crazy, just a bit of suppleness. A little suppleness goes a long way. So nothing on the face, no accessory, no emblem whatsoever. For the shoulder, however, you don't have to use any shoulder piece, but I chose the Viking, and this is the color scheme I did. So it's all red, and then of course for the second slot, first slot is red, second slot would be white. Okay. Now for the again, no emblem. For the hands, I chose Druid, believe it or not, over formal. Now, you can experiment with either the hand styles, Druid, Tech Sniper, and formal. You can choose either one of those three, but the reason why I like Druid is, again, just for the stylistic purposes, and plus I like the bit of the motif that's going on there. So I personally enjoy it, but if you want to use, again, if you want to use formal, it's up to you. For the waist piece, I chose Bane. Now, the only thing I don't like about the waist piece there is that back piece. That's what, you know, that little bit of prong that's protruding in the back there. But other than that, you know, it just flows pretty well. And of course, even though her waist piece is slender a bit, or rather it's pretty slim, it's just kind of give it a little bit of a homage of what the comic books, you know, me growing up back in the day with the character designs, where they had those huge belt buckles and all that, especially with the Youngblood comics. It was just ridiculous. We had so many belts, so many utility belts, and it's like, man, where are in those utility belts there? You know what I mean? So I chose the Bane belt buckle there. For the feet, now I wish the Supergirls, the bombshell Supergirl, or let alone even with the newly redesigned Supergirl boots that was in this game, because this would look so perfect with this style. They would look so perfect with this style. So I chose the thigh-high boots. If you want to use the tall and trim, you can go right ahead and do so. However, the only reason why I choose tall and, you know, basically the thigh-high boots is just really kind of, just really kind of just add a little flair, just a little bit of sultriness to it. You know, just add a little sultriness. So I chose thigh-high. And then for the chest piece, I chose Talon Lord. All right. And this is my this is the color scheme here. So again, first slot red, second slot white, third slot gray. All right, and then for the leg piece, now this leg piece I use for the live wire style. If you want to use the sheer net, which is of course your gothic leggings, which is available in the marketplace in DCUO, you can use that. And I'll show you how it looks like real quick before I tell you what I've used. And I think it's either net or sheer net. So so there you go. But the thing of it is with me is that I want to have a little bit of, again, just to add I just want to have a little bit of, I just want to, again, just add a little bit of diversity, you know what I'm saying? So this looks cool. I don't like how the netting, I don't like how the netting and the underwear is it just gives a little bit of an unflattering design. So I don't really necessarily like that, but it's cool though nonetheless. You know, it looks good. It's Zealot, you know what I'm saying? It's of your own design if you wish. But instead I desired to use one piece there. So there you go. So this is what I use, and this is the color scheme. If you want to not use, if you just want to keep it all red, you can, but I just wanted to have a little bit of white there. So, and then for the back piece, finally I chose the Amazon pole march. Now if you want to, the thing of it is with Zealot is that she uses dual wield swords, so I want to kind of depict that with these swords here, even though that in the comic they're much bigger. However, she also used something like a Mayan style, like a Mayan back piece. But if you could take a look, this does not look right at all. I do not like how that looks on my character in terms of depicting Zealot in this game. So I want to go ahead and just kind of discard, but you want to save nonetheless. You want to use the Amazon pole march. You save that style. However, I discarded it because, I already had this design done. But once you're done with your design, of course you put all the colors in the right slots and all that, you get this awesome design. Now I do want to say also, for the skin, you can use human 2 or whichever human style you want, or rather human skin you wish. But for me, I chose barbarian because that's what Zealot, Zealot has a lot of markings on her, and thus I wanted to pick that accurately with this character. So therefore I chose barbarian. Now if you want to have a little bit of accuracy with the dual wields, you can use the double claymores. Again, you can use the claymores if you wish, or you can use the katanas, whichever you prefer. I prefer claymores because it just looks awesome to say, hey, this female character is using 2 claymore swords, which is literally a one-handed sword. But nevertheless, like I said, this is up to you if you wish to use whatever weapon you want, or even whatever weapon style you desire. But I chose barbarian for the skin, and again, once you're done, you get this wicked awesome design here. Now, a little bit of suggestion: if you want to use, if you do desire to use another chest style, you can use Noble Warrior if you want for the female. I just like the Talon Lord. It just looks awesome. It just has a bit of a it just looks better to me. You know what I'm saying? It just looks cool. But again, it's up to you if you want to use the Noble Warrior, and if you want to see how it looks, you can. But it's just Wonder Woman. But that's just what the character kind of. I think that's what the background character is like. So if you want to use the Wonder Woman, whoa, it actually looks good. It looks really good. So if you really want to use the Noble Warrior chest piece, you can. That's up to you. But but for creative purposes, I just used the Talon Lord chest piece. So I'm gonna leave that right there real quick and just kind of end it off with this. So the reason why I just built on a WildC.A.T.S bench, because I create a female version of both Spartan and Grifter. The reason why I just really built on a bench of just creating some a couple of comic book characters, even though that I've seen a lot of common comic characters in this game. I just want to kind of go off the bench, just really rather kind of go off the grid and really be creative. Now the thing of it is that I tried to do Voodoo, which is one of my favorite characters from the comic. I tried to do Voodoo and it's just not working out. I mean, her character, I just can't depict that character in this game. So I really wish to see some WildC.A.T styles in this game. Of course, my number one thing is Batman Beyond, and I'm going to push that to the developers until it happens. But nonetheless, I thought, WildC.A.T s, what do you guys think? Do you guys would like to see some WildC.A.T some WildC.A.T characters in this game? Do you like to see some styles in this game? Do you like to see any more Wildstorm style characters in this game? You guys let me know, because again, this is DCUO, DC Universe Online. This is all about DC Comics. So I mean, but you guys let me know what you think. I know that everything is all about Green Lanterns, Wonder Woman, Superman, and Brainiac invaders and all that. So, but again, it's up to you guys to let me know what you think. If you like to see anything regarding of WildC.A.T comics, or WildC.A.T characters, excuse me, their styles in this game, just write in the comment section, and just let me know if you like to see any more styles from or any themes that you like for me to create based on female characters. You guys let me know, all right? And check out Colonel Twerkin's YouTube channel, where he actually utilizes his male character on his series Build a Tune. All right, Sho'Nuff, and by his grace, thank you for watching.